Good morning, dear students. How are you today? I'm sure that you're having a good time at home and that you are ready for another lesson. Today, we're going to practice the passive, okay? But firstly, please take a look at the exercises that we have on page 132. There are fantastic expressions there. And you can learn their usage by reading the text that you have on page 130. So I would recommend reading the text first and then do the exercises on page 132. All right? And now let's focus on the passive. The passive voice is generally used to express oneself in a more formal and polite way because it sounds more impersonal and neutral. Active sentences, on the other hand, can seem personal or direct, which can sound too casual or too aggressive. Okay? So the passive is used to focus attention on the person or thing affected by the action rather than on the agent, the doer of the action. If we are interested in the agent, we use the preposition by. In other words, the object of the active sentence becomes subject in the passive sentence. Subject of the active sentence becomes object in the passive sentence or is left out depending on your needs, okay? On what you want to express, all right? What you want to produce. All right. Also, we can only form a passive sentence from an active sentence when there is an object in the active sentence. For example, Frank makes a cake. A cake is made by Frank. It does sound beautiful and tasty, doesn't it? Well, as you can see, we form the passive with the verb to be plus the past participle of the main verb. So the verb to be is the one that changes depending on the verbal form that we need. All right, and the main verb is always in past participle. All right, for example, present simple. Goods worth 750 pounds millions are stolen from shops each year. Okay? Are stolen from shops each year. Okay? Each year. Okay? Present continuous. A man is being questioned in connection with the robbery. So this sentence is referring to something which is happening now. Okay? A man is being questioned in connection with the robbery. Okay, another example, present perfect. Photos of the suspects have been put up around the town. Okay, these are the sentences that you have on your grammar reference. Okay, well, some of them. Okay, for example, past simple. The mobile was found next to her wallet. Okay, and in past perfect, the mobile had been found 2 hours ago, for example. Okay, we can also create for example, the future simple. Let's see. All football supporters will be searched at the airport, okay? Will be searched at the airport, okay? We can also use the infinitive form. He is hoping, because we are using hope, all right? He is hoping to be released from prison next week. Also, a gerund form, okay, which is generally used after remember. Well, generally, but not always. If you want to learn more about this, stay tuned for more videos, or take a look at the grammar reference on your books, which is about this matter. All right. So yes, an example of the passive form being used with the gerund would be, I can't remember being hit on the head. Perfect. And we can also use it with modal verbs, all right? As for example, he should be sentenced to life imprisonment. He should be sentenced to life imprisonment, all right? Perfect. So now we can take a look at other features that we have with the passive. For example, the agent is not usually included when it is clear from the context who the agent is, of course. For example, Colin was arrested for dangerous driving. Of course, we can imagine that he was arrested by the police, all right? So it's not necessary to say it. Also, when we don't know the agent, or the agent is unimportant, for example, my car was stolen yesterday afternoon. Of course, the poor thing was stolen by a thief, okay? The car was stolen by a thief, so it's not necessary to say it, all right? Or to write it down, okay? Another example would be, this castle was built in the Middle Ages. Of course, it was built by the workers, okay? But we don't know who they were, and so it's unimportant, okay? It's unimportant to say it. All right. The third case would be in official notices to avoid using you. So this is a very good example, and it's a very formal way to express what must be done. Okay, for example, food may not be consumed on the premises. All right. Food may not be consumed on the premises, meaning on the area, on a determined area. Okay, and the fourth and last case would be when the agent is people in general. All right, Texas, for example, Texas is known as the Lone Star State. Of course, is known as the Lone Star State by the people, all right? So it's not necessary either, all right? And when we talk about the instrument used by the agent to do the action, we use the preposition with, all right? For example, he was hit on the head with a vase. Okay, so I hope that you have enjoyed this video, that now you are willing to do the exercises on the language focus about the passive. So please enjoy them and try to do them as good as possible, okay? And well, stay tuned for more videos. Thank you very much and see you soon, dear students. Bye.